Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. It is Sunday. I have a test video of me doing this with this hula hoop. Hula hoop representing the steel rings from Wushu, Wing Chun, and Kung Fu. Now, the reason why I'm just working this out is I'm just trying to test the footage, see what I can do with this damn thing. Clearly there's no room in here. The weather outside is not nice. It's also not 11 o'clock yet. So, that's not going to come back. Okay. It was going to come back. Doesn't work like in the movies, though. Yeah. Okay. Now we're done having fun. Let's talk martial arts. A lot of us have weapons. A lot of us have skills with weapons. A lot of us know what we're doing, when to do it. And now let's talk truth. The only weapon you're ever going to need in a fight. These. Watched a lot of martial art videos over this weekend, as I've had to do a lot of homework over this weekend also. But you're going to have to go back to do, and I will be making another martial art video not from this room. But I want to talk to y'all about your choices of your weapons. Alright? These are wooden combos. They're laced with metallic tape so it'll look like they're real, but they're not. Good for training. Now in real life, that would have cut my arm clean off. That probably would have cut a hand clean off. So you don't do that, because in real life, that's about as close to whirling as you're going to get. That. Now, unless you got the combos that come like this, or like this, like in my movie that got stolen, you know, you're pretty much SOL. But a weapon you can't get to is a weapon that's not going to help you. So you need to hone in your hands and your feet skills. So we're going to work on hands for this video. We're going to work on feet for the other video. Alright? So we're going to work on the hands. Alright. Each martial art that you have taken, depending on what martial art you have taken, let me clarify it. Your grappling techniques are in quite a few martial arts, and some don't have grappling techniques at all. Now, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Wing Chun, Shaolin Kung Fu, Kempo, and various of others do have hand gripping techniques. All of the animal styles of Kung Fu have hand gripping techniques so that you can use them on your opponent. Even Praying Mantis has hand gripping techniques. Now, in real life, the challenge is for you or me, whoever's in the fight, to get the opportunity to use them. Which is where a lot of these martial art videos have not told you about how real life fights actually work. Alright? Real life, I gotta get through your ability to block. Alright? I gotta get through your ability to throw a punch. I also gotta be able to protect myself at the same time. Now, a lot of people leave that shit off when they're telling you this shit because they tend to forget that, you know, fighting works on two coins there. There's me and there's my opponent. There's our opinions and there's our plan. My plan is to make sure that I knock you out and keep you from knocking me out. My opponent's plan is the same plan. Or, if he's a dangerous son of a bitch, his plan might be to make sure that he kills me. My plan is to survive. Alright? So with your hands, there's so many techniques that you need to know. And there's so many of these things that you need to know where 20% of that shit ain't even gonna work. Alright? Your karate blocks, you know, this one and this one, they generally work for a hammer fist down or a chop. How many times do you see people break into a horse stance and then throw up a block, throw up another block? I never use these blocks really, I really don't. I use straight standard boxing blocks. Boom, boom, boom. Now, for karate, boom, boom. Kung Fu, boom, boom. Alright? Let me show you from the side in case you missed the difference. Karate, block out, counter. Block out, counter. Kung Fu, block out, counter. Same hit. But I'm blocking him out towards the outside of my body. Doesn't look like it, but I am. Because I'm going to block, break, and strike. Versus karate where I'm going to block and then strike. But if he knows karate, we're going to be blocking and countering all freaking day long. Until someone gets the wise ass idea to maybe I ought to throw a foot in there. You know, block, counter, boom. So he may block then. What do I have? He may throw a kick. I got to block. So if he blocks and bats it, I need to be able to block with this. But we're specifically doing hands. So with your hand motion, you know, block, boom for karate, block, boom for kung fu. Now for karate, you can grip here and elbow, which is your best shot because he has a left hand. It's going to tag you in the face if you don't move swiftly. Where Kung Fu, you block and you break and you strike, is less motion, well, less energy, and 3 motions in one whole set versus block, then I got to elbow. Because if I don't block and elbow at the same time, I'm going to catch the left foot or left hand. I'm going to catch something on that instinct. Now, the reason why I switched to Kung Fu was because it was direct, and I'm a very small guy. I weigh in at about 120 pounds. I'm only 5'3½". That does not make me any less dangerous. In fact, it makes me more dangerous because to underestimate your opponent would be the thing that leads you to a quick defeat. Never underestimate anybody by the way they look. That would be the first thing that will cause you your victory in a fight. Sorry, had to see what that was calculated. Anyway, so block, boom, that's karate. Block, boom, that's Kung Fu. But in this, boom, break, boom, or boom, break, down, or up. Primary target, ribs, through. With karate, boom, and boom. Alright? So once you guys understand something, these are your central boxing blocks. So you block, 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 block. You know, this is simple for same with martial arts, only not this block, then rechamber, and then this block. Damn that shit. I personally tell you to block like you would block if you were boxing. You know, boom, 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 boom. Also, for kickboxing, which we'll get into the other video with your legs, but, you know, block so you can protect the ribs. Boom, you're driving it down, you're driving it down. So if they're throwing like this for the body, boom. You know, you're throwing it this way, you turn it this way. Throwing it this way, you turn it that way. Now, you can also block it like that and block it like that. You know, those work. Yeah, you can do it either way. Because this way, or this way, or this way, or this way, which is basically the same thing. Or this way, and this way. You know, you got your blocks. As you notice, I'm not doing those. Now, those work too. They're still blocks. I find them a pain in the ass. Now, like I say, they're useless. I just don't use them. They are useful to certain moves. And sometimes they're the only block you can actually manifest. So, you can still use them. You know. You can still use them. I don't use them. You know, I bat side to side, down, down. I just block, block. You know. Everybody has their own style of blocking. You will find out what works for you really swiftly when someone's fucking attacking you. Alright? So remember, now you gotta work on your jabs. So, jab, 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 uppercut, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, uppercut, jab, jab, cross. Now, when you are throwing a punch, it is very possible for you to break your hand when you hit someone in the face. So you don't want to hit them with everything you got. You want to tag. Boom. Boom. Now if you're going to do traditional Wing Chun or Shaolin Kung Fu, supposedly you close on impact. The reason why I said supposedly is because it's hard for people to get used to doing this. Now watch my hands. Of course this thing will go out now. Now watch my hands. closing out impact. So, kind of hard to get used to doing that. Besides, when you're in a fight, most people just go straight ball fist anyway. You're not going to see too many people come in there like this. Then you might. But if they are, you got to be ready for it. So when they throw in, because this is harder to see than this. So, we'll demonstrate. Alright, so you can see this is difficult. This is easier to see, plus you recognize a fist faster than you recognize a straight thrust with a hand. But in Kung Fu, your hand becomes closed on impact. It's supposed to make it easier aerodynamically for you to cut through the wind. So like if you're doing a snake, or if you're doing a crane strike, you close on impact. I tell you, just fight like this. Too much time trying to do this and close on impact, because this could just become a ridge hand. Ridge hand, fist, but that was ridge hand, so ridge hand, ridge hand, fist, ridge hand, fist. So we ain't got time for that. So just keep your hands straight, balled up. Get your guards not so close to your face so that you can knock yourself out, but tight. Boom, 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 boom. See, that's where you get those blocks in as well as hooks. So, but you want to be on your P's and Q's with that. Simply put, a block is still a block, and a punch will always be a punch. Where you choose to nail that block or that punch is going to be the deciding factor in your fight. We're going to feet now.